Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Total War Warhammer 3, and we are right now starting a war with another Norscan faction just to okay, maybe we are not. Who is these guys? Who are these guys? The Dark Elves and some kind of Norscan forces as well. So I was about to say we are declaring the war on them, but yeah, we will declare the war on them. It's a decisive victory. That's great.
By the comet.
And by the way, okay, so the Dark Elves actually... Oh, these are not the Dark Elves. They are some... what was he called? Well, those are considered the warriors of chaos, but yeah, they are the followers of one of the chaos gods, the one that whose name I just forgot now. Whatever. So just we actually are entering another great war because of my decision now. It looks like it, well, it looks like it. So
To the provinces.
We'll have to deal with well, I think we'll go with Alexis over to this side now, and we'll have to go overseas to secure this area there. Okay, and where is Karl boy? Where are you, Karl boy?
You beg for your life.
I see
So
no other option.
the plan changes again, and we will go for lair of the Troll King with Karl boy. Hopefully he will be able to take care of all of those territories on his own, but we'll see about that. So yeah, are there any armies or actions we can conduct? We can't, so let's just spend the unassigned skill points.
Ever vigilant.
And building upgrade available. We are skipping that. We can't afford anything of importance, so let's just end this then. And we'll see what the Winter Tooth will do and the Norscan factions over there. Well, we could also try and sign a peace treaty for now with them, but I guess it would also be just you know, a way to prolong the inevitable, which is the war with the Dark Elves and basically the Norscan tribes over to the north, next to the territories
Awaiting orders.
with the Dark Elves. I don't really get it how he leaped across this river over there.
I will do anything for Sigma.
But whatever. Salzemund, can we build a garrison? We can. A Ditterschaffen, we also can. That's just great. That is definitely what we want. We want to start rebuilding,
What orders?
but we can't
Warrior of Sigma.
recolonize Ditterschaffen, unfortunately. Not Ditterschaffen, what I was talking about. The Ruckus Point. That is why, well, that is what happens when you think about a couple of things at a time, and then you just twist the names and, you know, all that stuff.
Is it time? In the name of Magnus.
It is time to finish off the remaining chaotic forces, Karl boy. So, yeah, this guy over here should go once he recruits the required units.
Praise Sigmar.
He should go over there and over the seas, as I said before. But let's see if we can actually sign a peace treaty with those guys. I do not want a war with them, not yet anyway. So, let's see.
The arrogance
Okay, so it's impossible to sign a peace treaty with the decadent host faction. What about the Noscan tribes, like Krak? They should be willing to, I think. Oh, they are not. They didn't. No, they are at war. So why? Maybe they are a vassal. I think. Yeah, they could be a vassal to the faction I declared the war on.
The nation calls to the provinces.
And they are really not wasting any time. Just look at that, they are already on their way. Can we, like, intercept them?
It is war.
We can. But we'll see if we can actually... No. Power of Rage. It's a decisive victory. Okay. So we actually were able to defeat them, like, straight away. Which is really great.
I will marshal the men. To war!
And from what I see,
Yes.
the
Sound
sea
plan. Take up the pace.
doesn't decrease the health, let's say, of our units. Bark camp. Okay, so you know what? We will actually cancel the construction over here, the monolith, and we will start building a garrison over here.
Yes.
And let's see, they are on the way already, and exactly to the Varg camp. So I guess this was the right choice.
What does the Emperor bid?
Okay, where is the other guy? So he's still recruiting, and all of our armies conducted some actions. So, other than
My lord.
assigning some skill points, there is nothing to be done, I think. We will skip this one and let's just understand to push things forward. And from what I see, the High Elves are having a
Friends of
hard
the
time
Empire, come.
defeating the combined forces of the vampire the vampire pirates and the Dark Elves. I will actually agree only on one thing, and one thing only. If you want to be my vassal, I can. Okay, so you don't want to be my vassal. Well, this would be a way for them to stay safe from the Dark Elves, I think, at least for some time. But I'm not sure if if you can have a vassal from a different race faction as your own. I'm really not sure. We have to test it out someday. So let's try to take
This will bolster the
the
nation.
serpent
Fight for our nation.
jetty. Okay, so we will not be able to take it now. Maybe next turn. But I see that those guys are going for the Var camp.
It is time.
And they are still recruiting, so that's not really good. In the worst case scenario, we will just
Unite the provinces.
retake it. Where is the garrison over here? So, okay.
I think not. I command here.
We will try and take it. We could take care of two things at the same time, and that we do. We just destroy one of the chaotic army and the settlement's garrison, which is really great.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Let's also build a garrison over here straight
Yes.
away. And what unit did we lose? Oh, the halberdiers. Okay, so we can recruit them globally.
Beyond your comprehension.
Okay, so it looks like the champions of corn. Well, they are the battle between the masters of innovation and champions of corn is pretty even, honestly. Okay, let's see what else we can do. We were about to colonize
Sigma.
the oh, this guy got replaced with
I
a
live
Throg.
to serve the Emperor.
It will be even more satisfying to... Oh, what a coward you are. That's just pathetic.
Purge the heretics.
And look at that, our army can't even reach him. Oh my god, that's just so terrible.
In his name.
But
Champion
fortunately
of the
we can
faith.
colonize our settlement here.
Awaiting orders.
And we really need to start rebuilding. And why is this Castle Alexandron of Zoischen for Ostrog? Why does it have the... It's because of the climate, I think. Yeah, and we will have to construct something that... a building that provides us with extra public order. Otherwise, the public order will decrease all the time slowly until there is a rebellion, which we obviously want to avoid. So, what are the other things we can do? So, technology, we'll go for anything else right now. And assign skill points, as usual. And we will go for... well, maybe for this thing over here. If only we'll have enough points to actually get that.
Summon the Elector Counts.
We'll see. Mentor. Characters will share 15% of experience and between all other active heroes of the same type. But we only have one witch hunter, so it doesn't
The
really
nation
matter.
calls.
This would be a useless skill. And I see that all of the skills that we could buy from for this character that were well tied to partaking in battle are already bought, so there's nothing really of interest anymore. So let's just understand as usual, and I really hope we will be able to deal with the goddamn frog roaming our territories soon. You know, I really do not want him to start raising
I
and
am
sacking
Karl
our
Franz.
settlements.
Many
What do you want? Military access? Not gonna happen. I don't trust you. I know, well, law-wise, I'm supposed to just conquer you or something. Look at that, a heroic victory. That's just great. So the problem got solved. Well, solved on its own. So now we can move, what is his name? Lupio over there.
Honored to serve.
There was something about imminent rebellion. Okay, yeah, we know that.
I will marshal the men. What?
But the rebellion will actually take place in the monolith of Catan, and they are really pouring in right now, so we need to get this settlement over here as soon as possible. So Karl boy will not be able to move just yet, but we need to take care of this army before they are able to join their forces with the army over there, because then Karl boy will most likely not be able to fight them off on his own. Are there any other armies we can like move, do something with them? Dagobert. Okay, so here's the Dagobert. And we'll give him one more extra turn, I think, because there are still halberdiers and the flagellants that are replenishing.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
So yeah, that is why we are going to do that. And from what I see, Bretonia took advantage of me being at war with Wintertooth, and they took Gorsel for themselves. So, now that I think of it, how much money does this produce? Not too much. So this settlement over here produces much more, you know, money than the Castle Artois. So we can try and trade Gorsel to have full province under our control for Castle Artois, I think. Let's see if we can. Karaskan, I think it's a Karaskan that has it under its control. Okay, so
I serve the Lady of the Lake.
trade settlement. Let's see. I want Gorsel, as I said, and I will give you in exchange Castle Artois. What do you say? Okay, those chances are real high. And what about if I like trade settlement, Gorsel? Okay, for what would you like in exchange? offer payment. This is how much I can offer you right now. Okay, so that's not going to work. So we can go sell for Castle Artois and balance it. Okay, and we will still have some extra, you know, some extra points, not even some, but a great number, so we'll actually give that to them. Yeah, let's do that. We want to have full control over this province, and this castle over here was pretty much useless to us anyway. It didn't produce money or anything. Okay, so we can choose a commandment as always. I think that was a wise choice, but we'll see.
Ever vigilant.
It's only too bad that you can only trade one settlement for one settlement. It's not like you can trade one big settlement for 3 minor, which is too bad, because I think in like the historical Total Wars it was possible to do that, even starting with the 3 kingdoms, Total War 3 kingdoms. 3 kingdoms was it called? I think. So it was you could be offered a to trade the one big settlement for like 3 minor, as I said. So I don't know why it is not the case in the Warhammer Total Wars, but whatever. That's just too bad. Okay, so is there anything else to be done? Garrison load didn't move. Yeah, we've seen that. Unassigned skill points as usual. Deadly Blade.
Yes, my lord.
Replenish troops. We are too poor to build a garrison over here. Commandment available, okay. Imminent rebellion, yeah, we know about that. And those guys are going to take Vark camp soon.
No.
But hopefully
What does the Emperor bid?
we will also take the Monolith of Flesh next turn. We should be able to easily, but I hope they will not go. The forces that are, you know, invading us from the direction of the Vark camp will not go for the Doom Keep. That would be really unwelcomed. Okay, so I'm ending this turn.
I will hear your petition, but make no
So
promises to
another
act on it.
unit of the, not the unit, but the faction of the Chaos declares the war on us. So we are even more pressed by the time to deal with the warriors of Chaos to the northern parts of our territories, where Karl Franz is around, and, you know, to strike the counter-offensive on the Chaos Undivided. Yeah, I expected as much. Decisive defeat, no surprise there. It's a close defeat. Why am I even losing? I don't really know. It's shielded, anti-infantry, mid-shield. So, oh, I guess it's because this lady over here, or I don't know if it's a lady, you never know with Slaneshi people, she has some spells, so I guess this is why we are not winning this battle with the auto resolve, but we will actually try and play it manually. Maybe there's some kind of, I don't know, bug or something, I don't know. Let's just try and win this. So, see you on the battlefield. So I think that we are about to lose this battle because look at the amount of our forces. Well, they are banked up already, and they have basically the higher numbers, and that is probably why the game predicts us to lose. But maybe with our crossbowmen, once they actually start shooting, we'll be able to deal them some damage. Yeah, and like I predicted, she has some spells that are pretty powerful.
Swordsman! Awaiting orders! For the Emperor! Now! Sigma, call! For Heldenhammer! Reynolds!
Okay, you guys can start shooting them over there, and you focus on this lady. Maybe if we actually kill her, their morale will crumble or something.
Enemy wizard spotted!
She already killed 21 of our men, so
Ready! We obey! Sigma calls! Armed and ready! Launch!
this is definitely going well. That much is certain. So I guess the auto resolve was pretty on spot, I could say.
Sigma preserve us! We'll kill everything! Fire! Sigma!
Right now, once our general is running away,
Crossbows
it's
ready, General!
pretty much over. Our morale will crumble, as you can see.
Standing by!
Yeah, we are done, so let's just speed this up, hoping that we deal them as much damage as we can. And it was a close defeat. I don't know how, but it was. Okay, so we are back after the battle, and let's see what they do. So they take the settlement for themselves. And of course, if all those things wouldn't be too bad already, we also will have some decreased speed of movement.
War calls!
And we really need to take back this settlement over here fast, as well as the monolith of flesh.
I will marshal the men.
Okay, so it's a decisive victory.
What does the Emperor bid?
We can destroy this building, because this one is the same as this one over here. And upgrade. Let's upgrade the garrison over here. And Karl boy,
Command here.
as for you, you will destroy this army over here. And what a cowards. Oh, it's an Archaeon. I didn't expect that of you, Archaeon. Why are you running away like a coward? I didn't expect you to be one. Okay, so
I am Prince and Emperor.
the Chaos Undivided is the Legion of Chaos is already here. And they are definitely coming for me. So I really need to wrap things up around here.
As is my right by Sigmar's crown.
And
Franz.
yeah, we'll
They will
move
obey.
one step at a
Let's
time.
go.
Because, or maybe let's
In
just
the name of
go in
Magnus.
this settlement to replenish the forces we lost. And yeah. So,
True servant
as
of
for
Sigmar.
this part of the map,
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
we will go for Altar of the Crimson Harvest now, with the Lupius army, I think. But we'll go from this side because there's a beach and it's almost certain we will be able to get the next turn, which is not so certain when it comes to going from this side, because we might not be able to attack it from the water side. We would have to go around here still. So yeah, and for this guy, can we go on the sea? And let's see. Okay, so it's pretty much as I predicted. It looks like you can't attack the cities, the settlements, straight from the waterfront. So yeah. And it looks like Wintertooth is almost done for. And once we are, well, once we deal with it for good, we will move some of our forces, well, not even some, but most of our forces to the eastern part of the map, northeastern, to help Karl boy, because those two armies over here, the Alexis's army and the one we recruited recently, the Rupert's army, will be able to deal with them on their own, I think. So yeah. And let's see. So all of our armies moved somewhere or did something. What about technology? Let's go for this one. And while we are at it, did Altdorf already build? Yeah, we can build armies with tanks in it, so that's just really great. That's just really great. So let's continue our things over here. Taste for battle. Okay, so melee and target for Empire Knight and Demigryph units. Okay, let's go for that.
Summon
We
the
already
Elector
have
Counts.
some Demigryph units in our army. In Karl's
Bring me to my
army,
men.
actually.
What?
Okay, and for you, spell resistance, definitely. And Alexis,
Sigmar.
rally. Rally or something to improve our... Yeah, we'll go for this. skill over here, definitely. Corruption as well, the skill that decreases the corruption. And wait a second. Okay, so first we have to get irrepressible, and then we can go for logistician. So let's just understand.
Be at peace, for that is
Okay,
all I
Kara
ever want.
Katrin, what do you want? So, you want to pay me to join the war, which I'm really not willing to accept now. I have, unlike you, I have problems with chaotic forces. A decisive victory, okay. So I guess they tried to intercept us in some way. They left their settlement to take us on, but they failed miserably. So Avalon will finally stop spamming its offer
Yes,
to
unite the provinces.
sign a defensive
Pick up
alliance.
the pace.
We need to save the auto spawns. Look at that army. Oh my god, this is so terrible. Almost all of their units are, maybe not all, but half of their units are just legendary. That is terrible. That is really terrible. We still have experienced units in our ranks, but man, this might go south. Just look at that. And Karl boy fortunately did not use up all of his action points. Doesn't look like it anyway, because he doesn't look to be grayed out. Yeah, he has like a half of a movement left, which is great.
Yes, my lord.
The monolith of flesh has to have the garrison.
What does the Emperor bid?
We also need to retake this settlement, the capital of the region.
Now, to the provinces.
And next we should retake the
What
Varkhan.
does the Emperor bid?
Okay, so yeah. And what about public order? Minus 16, but minus 10 is only for the conquest, and the military presence provides us with just 10 points of extra control. I guess we'll see in due time. So for now we have some other places to be, and I think we'll send Alexis to the Black Rock.
Step to it.
The best defense is attack, so
Yes, a sound plan. Onwards.
that is why we are going for the Black Rock. And it looks like this Krag faction joined the war against us because the faction we attacked was in war, not in war, but in alliance, defensive alliance with the Decadent Host faction, which has Krag as its vassal.
I
So
will marshal the
that
men.
is why declaring the war on one faction ended up with waging a war against 3 of them. And
No.
as I feared, they are going for the Dome Keep. Maybe we will be able to stop them, hopefully. I really hope so. Because look at that, we have 7, 9, 11 and 13, 14, 15 units plus our walls against their 18, I think pretty basic units. And if Wulfric was unable to take, well, maybe not take, he sacked it in the end, but he if he wasn't able to destroy or defeat the garrison in Forbidden Citadel settlement, then this guy is even less likely to actually win. So I'm
Awaiting
keeping
orders.
my hopes up. I just hope not to get
I will do anything for
disappointed. It's too bad we can't take this settlement this turn. I was hoping we actually could.
Sigma. What orders?
And what about this guy? Why?
For the Emperor!
Okay, so we should be able to take both of those. I think it's the last two settlements of the winter. No, there's one more over there, but it won't be of much of a challenge to us. But we will do that next turn. And yeah. And not only the next turn, but also the next episode. So thank you for watching, thank you for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. See you around.